I'll take on one of the other users here.
It's the Marshall Thundering Herd
Come up with.
and the UTEP Miners. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. And he's going to bring this one out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Looking for space. It's Wall. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They'll run it to the right side. Got a little grass. Got enough for the first. The 20. He's at the touchdown, UTEP. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly
all right, the new running back is on the board.
The football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Running through contact. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. Creates a little room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, this is the opposite of what this defense wanted. They told us in meetings, like, they were focused on this running back. Can't give up the big plays. He's touched it twice, and he's made 2 big plays. They've got to wrap him up. Sometimes
looking for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
Looking for room. It's Wall. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. The tap. Touchdown, UTEP. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he's going to bring it out. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Pulls it in. It's Martinez. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
The inside handoff. Might have a chance. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Guys, he's already got 44 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the catch and he's free. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
And that's just excellent cover. Cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB.
Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 explosive runs. He told us coming into this one he thought he could have a big day statistically against this defense. There was something he saw on film that made him believe he was going to have a lot of success, and he's already doing it now. He is breaking off big ones. He's showing you the vision. He's showing you the speed. Defense has no idea how to stop him.
And the Miners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for space. It's Wall.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
With that, he's got 101 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Miners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on. Let's see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14.
Breaks into the open on the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Unloads to the right. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro. Not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Marshall! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Lining up to add another.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Wall. Pulled down at the 18. And the decision
definitely a battle. Just trying not to have it go the way our last battle did, where like I was in it and couldn't stay in.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference makers in this top 10 class, but they've got some guys that they think can be key contributors both on offense and defense. And then
picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down.
Thought he was going with the other guy. Fuck.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Touchdown, Hurd! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wall. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. UTEP has the ball in the minor offense. It's paramount they take care of the ball. They get to him as he throws.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wall. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, UTEP. Once he got some room, it was over.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy. It's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a 1st down for Marshall.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that 1st down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Extra point here will tie the game. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this. Offenses, you've seen the explosion. It's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offenses just, they got the upper hand.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On the move. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line to go for it in that situation of the field at this juncture of the game, but this head coach does, and his offense shows you why. Great job up front getting some push, and the running back knew exactly where he needed to go.
The run inside. It's Wall. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move, he fires. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got rid of it just in time.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. The 40, 30, running inside the 20. Touchdown, UTEP. The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's picked up 49 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Pressure coming. Trying to set up the screen. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, he makes the catch. Thrust that arm out. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Working the middle. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments on the
You fucking kidding me?
Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for
You
this guy.
ain't kidding
He's been lighting them up in the
You
pass
ain't
game
kidding.
early and often so far. That time, just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. They took a shot at the
You gotta be shitting me.
Almost picked it off. It'll be a 3rd down. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State taking on the Cincinnati Bearcats. And it's the home squad looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener.
I feel like I'm firing every bullet I got and still fucking barely winning.
Some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle.
God, I went the wrong way.
Down after a nice game.
Play's not working for me right now.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The run to the right. Powers through the defender. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on.
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be out of bounds, but man, are they set up. They've got it at the 7.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Now the toss. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall! They take the lead with the 6. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
His running back is on fucking severe. Hopefully he's...
He'll bring it out. It's Wall. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got a man, it's Wolf. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful...
This is low-level college football at its finest right here. I can't stop a fucking thing, and neither can he.
Man, they are winning each and every time.
The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They didn't get a push at all on that.
How did he actually get to me? Holy shit, I'll give him that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He's sacked. He'll lose
Throw the super dive on 2 fucking in a row? Come on.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds the big tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line.
Oh boy. Christmas came early. I don't know who I am. I just know I got it.
Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Hey, this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Duggan. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught, and he's got room. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And there was lots of...
I knew what he was doing. The fucking guy just wasn't fast enough.
39-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like Which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Grabs it inside the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Herd!
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory.
Thank God I picked that up. And were you seeing how packed the stadium is? Did not notice that. I haven't had a full stadium in 2 years.
That goes to the other team. All the momentum is no longer with them, so a nice job being able to pounce back on that. And the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
He might want another play. Creates a little space. There he goes. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf.
Oh, his fucking tackles are gonna be so ridiculous these last couple of plays. No way he got me on that.
Watch out. You see when he's out in the perimeter of the field, he's able to pick his spots. He can make people miss. He's got a bevy of moves. Way to generate the explosive play.
A spectacular one-hand grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
You see this more and more in practice all the time. Everyone practicing one-handed catches ad nauseum, just going up, trying to snag it. Practice paid off for sure.
The give to the left side. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Miners will have it 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Miners! What a grab in the end zone for 6. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
Really nice timing on that throw by the quarterback. Took his steps, he hitched, he got rid of it quickly on a line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
And here's the return. Makes a move. He's on the loose. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering Herd offense coming out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. So you can run that type of
They're sweating, playing a fucking 20-year-old. God damn it.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Fights off the defender. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And you see so many smart...
It's too early for that talk. Did his quarterback just get knocked out? I saw somebody had an ACL sprain. The fucking
receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Turning it on! And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Slithers into space. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Stepping to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The short hands, it's Ferguson. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
Using his legs, it's Wall. Could be an alley. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTEP! His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Looking to throw, it's Hall. Zings it complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get...
Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
On the move at the 30. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take a
first down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Caught into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest.
Oh, he's got to play good defense.
Count on your defense.
Got to play great defense. It's good
He's
defense.
going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be brought down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Looking downfield, it's Hall. Oh, they're after him. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's brought down.
Oh, just a terrible missed tackle.
First down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
They just keep firing, trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out.
I'm running the power row to get my fullback to fucking, he hasn't been in the game. I haven't even played.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. There's a crease.
Then the fullback got a good block.
Down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in. They were...
Breaks. That's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back.
Fuck
It's a
me.
turnover.
Man, you go
Just
from
trying to run it out.
position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to... Man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Hall. Going for it all. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. UTEP has the ball and the Minor offense ready to go to work. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And they'll
He's over.
down a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Hall. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Miners. How about this defense taking one back to the house? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get
Bring
caught,
on
don't
the
get caught.
Longhorns.
And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, right?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls it, fired, complete. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the 1st week, they get it done.
great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.